ago with the blessing of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, in order to keep his greatest creation, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, alive in both the stages of the road. Any success we have attained, I attribute entirely to Sir Arthur, though I'm more than happy to bask in his reflected glory. This was our final performance in New York City, but I hope you come see us again on tour, which will begin right after Christmas. Just wait. Don't anyone move. That man has a gun. No, I'm not joking. He could be. Oh my God!
Connecticut River.
Why does Gillette do anything? The man is insane. I thought he was your best friend. He is, and I repeat, the man is insane.
He builds not a nice house, though it would be excellent for a murder.
Why a murder?
It's isolated. There are loads of rooms to hide the body in, and it's on a river, so you can drown people. What more do you want? A dagger?
He has one. 2.
3.
As well as 2 broadswords, a garrote, and a brace of pistols. You know, if Connecticut were ever attacked by Rhode Island, this house would be the first line of defense. And the snow fell gently upon the little stable, and there, in front of it, was a manger made of wood. And inside the manger was a boy child. And his name was Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, William, Willie boy!
Yes, dear. And
How is your arm? Are you feeling any better?
Yes, much. Thanks for asking. Simon, how are you?
It's good to see you, sir.
I see you've all arrived safely despite wind and weather.
It's getting pretty dicey out there.
Blown winds and crack your cheeks.
Spout!
But even the morning
Till
clocks
the
scream
stretch
loud,
of the steeples,
and the sound
drown
of
the
drums
dogs.
haste away.
The knave turns fool that runs away.
Where's my fool? Ho! I think the boy's asleep.
To sleep, perchance to dream.
To sleep no more.
Halt! You repeat sleep. Game set, match to Felix.
Oh my God, I love you.
Of course you do.
Felix, you scoundrel, you were making fun of me down here?
Moi?
I do have to prove.
Why would he build a castle on the Connecticut River?
Why does Gillette do anything? The man is insane. I thought he was your best friend. He is, and I repeat, the man is insane. My God, what was that?
My latest goodie, microphones. Here and here. And I can turn them on and off at all the light switches.
How do you play it back?
It's called a remote control.
Yeah.
First presented in 1903 by the Paris Academy of Science and under development ever since. It sends signals to the air without wires, and the military started to use them.
You're amazing.
Hello, my dears. I brought some bubbly so we can really celebrate.
Now you're talking.
Here, that looks awfully heavy. Let me help.
Oh, you darling boy. He always looks after me. Unlike some children who will not be named.
An ill-favored thing, sir, but mine are.
Oh, stop blathering, Willie. He can be so irritating, especially since he got shot. He's so proud of it. By the way, where's Barnes? I haven't seen him anywhere.
Who's Barnes?
Our butler. Can you imagine? We have a butler.
I gave him the night off.
What?
He looked tired and we're all family, really.
Oh, Willie, how could you? With your bad arm, you can't even help me.
Of course I can. Look, I've been meaning to do this for 2 days now. Here, friend.
We'll call it a farewell to arms. I suppose there's been no progress in finding the man who shot you.
The police are stuck, but I believe I found something.
What is it?
Do you remember the note that was at the stage door the night of the shooting?
Stage door?
I do. Old Nogsley told me the envelope was addressed to you, but the note was blank.
Exactly. And the police, they lost interest in it. Now, I've been subjecting it to some tests upstairs in my laboratory. In the end, it was a matter of trial and error. Here, let's take a look. It took a few tries, but after I mixed the sodium carbonate into the alcohol, it wasn't just the heat that was doing it. It was also the chemical.
Oh Oh my gosh!
Look!
Dear Mr. Holmes, bang, you're dead.
So then they were trying to kill you.
Wait, there's more. HVIII135. It's like a cipher.
Maybe it's a German code. I mean, it's Hitler and all.
Possibly. On the other hand, Aggie, could you please hand me the Shakespeare that's on the book stand? People don't realize that when Sherlock Holmes says, the game is afoot, in the adventure of Abby Grange, she's in fact quoting Shakespeare.
Which play?
HVIII.
To kill you works at our theater.
It could have been someone from the stage crew.
Or a producer.
Or an actor.
Well, you've certainly made a jolly Christmas, Willie.
Stop it. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. Maybe the paper is swiped, and in which case that means none of us here are involved.
I think we should look at it.
Other, totally.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry.
I need some extra. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
He tells me nothing. My son tells me nothing at all.
Well, we were gonna tell you after the run, but then the shooting happened.
Oh, it's marvelous. Isn't it wonderful, dear?
Oh, yes. Absolutely it is.
And you're so brave to get married again after what happened the last time.
Mother.
Well, she is. I mean, her husband died on her honeymoon, didn't he? That's what I heard.
For heaven's sake.
Yes, he did die, Mrs. Gillette. But I don't mind talking about it. In fact, talking about it makes it more bearable.
There, are you satisfied? Now, tell us everything. I want to know what happened.
Well, there isn't really much to tell. Hugo and I, that was my husband.
Anything goes. Good authors who wants to better words, now only useful letter words writing prose. Anything goes. If driving fast cars, you might.
Wait, hold on.
Hamlet's mother looking like a sad hamster.
I was at a show last year and appeared in a bathing suit. She wrote, Simon Bright's audacity in the role was largely in excess of his equipment.
Well, she's clever at least.
No, she's a spiteful, gossiping, monger-Herodian witch, and you owed us all an explanation.
All right, fine. She's writing a profile of me for Vanity Fair, and she asked to come to one of our weekends. Now, like it or not, Daria Chase is one of the most influential columnists in the country. Her profile of me would give us more free publicity than if I shot Lincoln. So I suggest, as a courtesy to me, you are at least civil to Miss Chase, and that you get off your fannies and greet her at the dock. Thank you.
Exit, ungrateful guest, shuffling feet.
William, my dear, sweet, vulnerable man. How's your arm? Your heart? Your soul? After that ghastly shooting, I thought I'd never see you again. That or I'd find you limping like a broken line to the final watering hole.
Here I am, as bright as rain and twice as healthy. Daria, you look magnificent.
Please. I simply grabbed whatever was hanging in my sad little closet as I bounded out of New York City to the countryside on Christmas Eve. And oh my God, you smell the air out here. I haven't smelled air like this since I was a little girl growing up in Kansas. Or whatever it was with all those divine little cows and things. How lucky you are to have all this nature to comfort you.
It's just like that painting on the grass, except with all our clothes on.
Felix, my dear, how are you?
Not as good as you, I suppose.
Oh, please. My beauty is superficial, whereas yours is on the inside. Oh, and Matt, my God, we go back a ways, don't we? I remember when I first came to New York as a youngster, I looked up to you with all of your years of experience.
And my friends and I called you Mother.
Oh, please, that's impossible. You didn't have any friends.
I am Felix. And didn't everyone?
Daria, let me introduce you to the rest of the clan. This is my mother, Arthur Gillette.
We've met before, very briefly at a party, but I do read your column. In fact, I keep it right next to my bed in case I can't get to sleep at night.
Mother!
What a witty thing to say, and so unexpected.
Hello, Daria. It's nice to see you.
Simon, my dear, you're looking very well.
Nice to see you.
I didn't know that you two...
Of course we do. We met at Killington at the big weekend. I was there for the skiing and those divine parties. Oh, then after I left, your husband had that ghastly accident, didn't he? I was so upset. If I had stayed, I would have had one of the biggest scoops of the entire year. Oh, and poor you. It must have been quite upsetting.
I bet you didn't know they're married now. For 4 weeks.
4 weeks, 2 days, and 6 hours. I'm especially proud of the 6 hours. Shows I can really stick with it. The truth is, I do know about that, and I plan to put it on my column on Monday morning. I mean, just look at the two of you. Your headline news. 1 minute you're character actors, and the next you've inherited half of the Pacific Northwest. Okay, didn't he? All his millions?
Yes, he did.
Well, Abby!
Why didn't you tell us?
I don't know. I guess I didn't want it to affect my relationship with anyone. They treat me differently. You know they would.
Does this mean I'm rich? Very rich.
Quick! Oh my God! How do you do one? Quick! Oh my God! Yes, please touch me. Actually, no. Make my day! I must say, this cast of yours gives me endless things to write about. It's like I invented you just for the purpose.
We'd rather you wrote about the plays and not us.
Oh, none. Make you a star. Publicity equals fame equals money. It's like a drug, but it never stops. And I must say, you've all been hogging the limelight quite beautifully. First, the shooting, which in itself must have doubled my readership. And then the inheritance, and now the murder.
Murder?
What murder?
You mean the shooting?
No, I mean the murder this morning. Don't tell me you don't. Do you know about this?
I'm afraid I do, but I was going to tell everyone after dinner.
Oops.
Who was murdered?
Nods.
Stage foreman nods.
I'm afraid so.
No.
The police called me down to identify the body this morning. It happened late last night, apparently.
I was there.
Excuse me?
Last night, at your theater. Not at the murder, of course.
There's no show going on at the moment.
I was doing background work on my article.
Did you see Noggs there?
Yes, when I went in, but he was murdered apparently when I was inside.
But who would want to kill him? I mean, poor Nazi.
Perhaps he saw something related to the shooting, or overheard someone talking about it. Could it have been an accident?
Or natural causes, like a heart attack.
That would be quite comforting, but his throat was cut ear to ear with a razor blade.
There's a storm brewing.
And I have a
feeling it's gonna...
Leave the doors open so we can hear the music, shall we?
Are we still going through with it?
Absolutely.
Here he goes again.
You have a screening room like they do in Hollywood?
No, but a good guess.
A slideshow?
A walk in the moonlight.
But unlikely under the circumstances.
Really, what is it? Just tell us. You're so aggravating.
Well, what do you say to a seance?
A seance?
When church hearts yawn and hell itself breathes out, contagion to this world.
You mean like holding hands and talking to the dead?
We don't say dead, we say passed over.
Or you could say, lunatic head of acting company traumatizes his guests through an entire evening.
Are you really a believer?
Yes, that is, getting me. Conan Doyle got me started and he's quite fanatic.